Okay. Should be good now. Hopefully. Having a whole bunch of technical issues tonight. Okay, so we're back at it. I started the structure of this build that I'm doing just because I wanted to make sure I had like the actual size and everything correct. And basically we just need to work on building what we can. And we definitely don't have enough materials to finish it, so we're going to have to probably go and get some. But yeah, it's going to be a remake of a build that I did on my last survival world that we lost. Because I was going to do something different, but I couldn't think of anything that was as interesting. And I was like, well, we'll just do this. Because I want to do something that, like, is cool. Did I not pick that up just then? Weird. Just checking on these guys now. Bro, okay. Only one thing, really? Okay. So yeah, I've had this spot put aside for this for a fair amount of time now, so I don't know if it's going to be exactly the same as the original. I'm going to try and do it better, if I'm being honest, so we'll see how that goes, but because it might not be, but you never know. Probably need some black concrete too. I don't know if we have any. Anyway, we'll build the main like frame of it first, and then we'll continue doing that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks tall. Might as well just do this. Because I don't remember how, like, big this thing was. Like, obviously I know there was a huge amount of room. I don't know if it was bigger than this. I don't think it was. Darn. Okay. Because this might need to be taller than this. I don't think it will though, because we're gonna have the monitor on top of this computer, and then yeah, that should be fine. Because it's like gonna be connected to, obviously in order to make it work the way we want to, we're not gonna have it be two separate things. They're going to be connected on the inside. Okay. So, this is the keyboard over here. So we just got to fill all this in. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill everything in, and then we'll go and get black concrete, and we'll figure out where we want to put the other stuff, because we obviously have to do, like, lights and disk drive and stuff like that. Man, I am liking this mouse. Yeah, see, like, we're going to have enough to do, like, the PC part of it, and we're probably not even going to be able to start the monitor unless we're streaming for, like, a decent amount of time. You know what might actually make this easier if I just did this and then did the rest separately? It would rain. It would rain. Did I take all the weight out of the thing, I wonder, or did I leave some? I think I took it all. I never went and got a whole bunch. I got enough off stream a while ago just to be able to start like the structure of this and figure it out, you know? In fact, maybe what we should be doing instead of filling this in is building the structure of the monitor, like the frame of it, and then figuring that out. But it don't really matter. It'll be easier to do once we have the top on this, you know. Yo. It's been a long while since we've done this, though. This is the one build from my old, well, like maybe besides the Atlantic Ocean, that I really missed from my last world. So I was like, you know, like, I don't need to do the whole thing of not redoing builds, because I could probably do it better than when I did that, because that was like over a year ago now, and I feel like I've gotten a lot better at this than since then. Nice. Sweet. Here we go. That might even be too tall. I don't know. Anyway, let's go and see if we got... actually, let's do the keyboard first. I think the keyboard I had done was just entirely white, and I think we did black carpet to look like keys, because it's kind of hard to do a keyboard on Minecraft. I'm not even sure if there's going to be enough room, because I feel like the keyboard was originally a lot bigger than this. If you hear any mobs, that's underneath this, because this is all hollow underneath this floor. I'm not going to have enough even for this. Let me see what this looks like. That's pretty good, actually. I think it might even be bigger than the original one. I don't know if I'm going to do, like, the printer and all the other stuff that I had done originally, because that takes up a lot of room. But I think I'm just going to do the main computer and the speakers and stuff, and I think that should be fine. We'll put it over there next to the Philza and Tommy and Techno build that I have there. Is it nighttime yet? No. I want to get rid of this rain. That's what I want to get rid of. I thought I had black concrete. I could use blackstone. I don't. I only have red and blue, which is kind of could use obsidian's more not really black though. It's like almost a purple. Might have to make some. I hate making concrete. It's like my least favorite thing in this game. Means I gotta go get a bunch of sand. Ugh, gross. We do have a shovel already though, so we can go and do that right now if we want to. Once it goes back to nighttime, that's probably what we'll do. Cause I know where we can go. But for now, let's go get some gunpowder because we are low. I don't like using that in this because every time I've ever used it, the game glitches out. Like, I think that'll be fine. It'll probably be like this tall. It might block that statue a little bit, but I mean, it don't really matter that much. I think it's a good size, though. I feel like the computer itself looks too high, but maybe not. I'm also wondering if I should do it less boxy and do it like more different looking, you know? But I think it's just, we just want like a basic old school PC. Sorry. I'm so glad this is all done. Oh, I like neglected to mention the fact that I finished that. Okay. I did kind of a big build off stream because I had a toothache for the last few days and I was kind of just playing Minecraft to forget about it. So I built this giant tree. I might turn it into a mob farm of some sort at some point. I don't know what, but we'll figure it out. Maybe a witch farm if I can fit one in there. But yeah, so we got this tree. And there's a little secret entrance over here. If you can get in there, it's kind of hard to do. There you go. Yeah, and then you got like that. And then down here, the entire inside of the island is just completely empty so that you can go in there. I thought it was pretty cool. Anyway. Just an FYI. So the islands are all done now. We don't have to worry about them anymore. Hence starting a new build. One that I'm actually maybe a little bit more excited over, mainly just because of the fact that I miss it so much from the last world. But yeah, I took the last few days off streaming because I had a really bad toothache and I got a tooth pulled, which was not fun. Fun now because it's gone. I don't have to worry about the pain anymore, so that's good. But man, is that not fun. Like, I probably could have last night, but I was like, I'll just not. Ain't nobody in a rush to get here. Yeah. Oh, hello there. Hello there. My Enderman farm is broken again. So annoying. I feel like every time I turn around, that farm is broken. I'm just not gonna fix it until they fix that bug because that's so annoying. It's like a bug where even if you name tag Enmites, they'll still despawn. Like, I had it tagged and put in a minecart and it still despawned, so you know. Pretty annoying. And then my wheat farm died too. I feel like all my farms died when they did the last minor update. Maybe. We're gonna have to light the crap out of that later too. It took me forever to light it properly on the last world. Once the monitor's on it, that has lights in it anyway, so it won't be too bad. I don't know if I'm gonna do the music thing in it again. I feel like I should, because I feel like that was one of my favorite parts of the original, was that it played that song. I could change the song to like a Lovejoy song instead. I probably won't though. I'll probably just keep the same one, and then if we do another build relating to that, we can do that. I feel like it's been a while since we played Minecraft. Because I did those 2 streams of Metal Gear and then kind of didn't stream for a few days, I guess, so I guess we haven't really. Why is it always an odd number? Damn. We don't need like a lot, just like enough, because we need to go and get that sand. I think a lot of the improvements that I've made to things lately are really good. I think they greatly improved everything. Like doing the tinted glass on that, I think made that museum look a lot cooler. And it obviously looks more like what it's referencing. And the islands are great. I might still add some more like waterfalls and lava flows or something, but I don't know. We'll see. The Metal Gear really isn't like lit up too well, but like I don't really want it to be lit too well. Like you kind of want it to be like abandoned in there, you know? I mean, that's probably one of the biggest builds here, honestly. The roller coasters are big technically. Probably took the longest to do out of all the builds on here, maybe. Well, besides the End Palace, anything in the overworld, the biggest build I have is probably the roller coasters, the whole theme park. And the Metal Gear is pretty big. That tower's pretty big, but that didn't really take long to build. Man, I am getting no creepers. What the hell? What the heck? What the heck? Ugh, whatever. We need to sleep anyway. Whee! Night vision. I said I wanted to build a library too, but I'm not really sure where I'm going to put it. I want it to be like a nice big structure too, you know? We'll just make some of those for flying around the home base. Okay, let's go get some sand now. I mean, I could travel to the deserts or the nether, but I'm too lazy for that. Probably not going to get enough to finish the build right now anyways. We're probably just going to get enough to do what we're going to be doing for tonight. I'm running out of spots to take sand. Maybe this little island right here would be a good idea. I was over there, but we'll do this island here. I'm like, every turtle I see, I'm like ruining their home. I'm terrible. I wish the desert was closer to my house and I didn't have to travel through the nether to get there, because like I feel like I'd be more inclined to do it then. You know? And I don't even have a minecart going to that portal either yet, so it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. It takes too long running the whole way, because it's really far out. Like, it's not close at all. That's why we haven't traveled there until like the most recent update. Literally because I was trying to not load those chunks until the update, because I knew that they were going to have like the armor trim and stuff. Try to fill up like a whole shulker box, maybe should be like our goal here. If we can. Yo. So much sand. Don't need to get it all, but get most of it. Push, 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 push. Shovel go burr. So much sand. If we gotta go for gravel, which I don't think we do now, because we have enough in our chest as of right now, but later on, if we have to go for gravel, that's gonna kind of suck, because that's we do have to travel for that because there's not a whole lot of. I mean, we could get some tiny areas of gravel and like go around to different spots, but like I feel like we're just better off traveling the great distance and getting to like an island that's made of gravel. You know. Okay, looks like this is as much as I'm gonna get out of this island. I don't want to like dig down because there's already sandstone, so we're not really gonna get that much sand below this anyway. Also, like I don't mind tearing up the terrain to a certain degree, but I really don't like ruining some of the terrain. Because I feel like if I got this, like I had this world over a year now, it's like probably like a year and a half really. I feel like if we have it longer, we're gonna want to not ruin, you know, some of the areas. Okay, we can do here, maybe over there by the ship. This is what I was working on, I think, last time I was here. I think this is where I was. Yeah, it had to be, because there's still stuff here. Okay. Like I said, every time I go to one of these places, there's like a turtle, like slowly swimming away. I still need to bring a sea turtle back at some point, now that we can put them in boats. I don't think you were able to before. That's maybe a farm I should do. Maybe I should be doing like a turtle egg farm, so we can make helmets. I don't think I have ever, in my entire time playing Minecraft, which is saying something because that's a long time, I don't think I've ever crafted in survival like a turtle helmet or whatever they're called. I could be wrong, but I don't think I did. I don't remember doing it. Okay. You don't want that. Oops. Okay. Try to save our fireworks because we're pretty low right now. Have I even explored that ship? I don't even know if I have. I probably have. It's pretty close to my base. I can't see why I wouldn't have. What shovel is this? Oh, this is one of my good ones. I was gonna say, because I have like a couple of like really disposable ones I don't care about. Yo, I think I might wait till nighttime here and try and get that beehive that's over there. I don't have a campfire with me, so I can't do it that way. Just wait till nighttime. Let me see if there's anything in the ship. I'm actually curious as if I've been here or not. I feel like there's no way that I haven't been here, right? I don't even know if this has any chests in it. I don't think it does. I think this one spawned with no chests. That's lame. That must be the edge of a chunk because it's literally cut off. Well, we got like 15 stacks. Not bad. Not a full shulker box, but it's pretty close. Look at these guys having a conversation. Is there any more beehives over here, I wonder? I do need a few more hives to bring back, really. Not for the farm, but like for aesthetic purposes. Some odd areas over here, you know? Some weird looking caves. I feel like when they did the last update, a lot of the chunks got what do you even call that? Like, redone with the new update. And so now, like, there's a lot of these really weird looking chunks with, like, water glitches and stuff. kind of hoping they drop the tridents. I'd like to have a few backup tridents, not just for me, but if Riss ever plays on here again, then, you know, have some for them. Wait here for this beehive and then we'll go. Yeah, like, look at this. Look at this. So clearly there's a chunk here, right? And it cut off, like, the edges of the trees. Isn't that weird? That weirds me out so much. Chunk border must be, like, right here. There's a few spots like that, too. Like, this one is kind of weird, but, like... The ones with the, like, glitched out water, where the water is, like, floating in air, is weird. I feel like that's probably a side effect of just having, like, an older world. One that, like, because, I mean, what? We started this, like, what? Three or four updates ago now, so... Well, like, 3 updates ago, I guess. Fairly big updates. The first wild update or whatever it was. Come on, son, go away. Which way's back? It's this way, right? Yeah. Okay. Get back in your hive, bro. Is there villagers in that village, or is that the one that, like, everybody died and I just kind of left it? It's crazy to think that, because that was a while ago now. Did that bee go in? I feel like I heard him go in. I don't want to take it until it's safe. Should be fine now. See, the worst part about concrete is you can go and get the materials, and that's great, and you can get, like, the color you want. But then when you get back, you gotta, like, put it underwater and break it. That's my least favorite thing. That is the farm I should do next. I need to stop forgetting to do that, because that's, like, a huge thing that needs to happen. Am I dropping frames again? This has been happening for, like, the last day. I don't know why. It must be something I've enabled. It's pretty good now, though. Weird. I Oh, thank God we have some. We don't need a lot of black concrete, but we're going to try and get a good bit. Whoops. Yeah, like that's probably pretty good. Ugh, I don't know where to put anything. There we go. White is what we need the most of, like, definitely. I totally don't need this second shulker box on me right now. I'm gonna put that away. Just taking up more room. I don't have any more white dye, really? Really? There we go. Now I do. Bro, I still got... Dude. Just do that for a second. There we go. We'll just put that in there. Put that away. I guess we'll go do this stuff first. We might as well leave this here, honestly, because we're gonna have to make more, aren't we? Excuse me. Oh, glass. I needed tinted. I needed stained glass. We need green glass and like maybe a blue. Oh, both green would be fine, really. Do we have any green dye? Probably not. Lime green dye. It's probably best, actually. Okay, well, we'll take that. And we need, Can you not make lime green glass? Am I dumb? Oh, you can. Okay, good. Make a bunch of that, because we're gonna need that for like the button lights. Okay. Let's go. I had to go and mine all this now. After I put some of this stuff away. Now, this beehive I was gonna put here somewhere. Maybe over here. Since there's none over here, I feel like it'd be kind of neat to have one closer to the house, you know? Maybe like in here. There you go. Am I still dropping frames? Why am I dropping frames so much? I mean, everything is pretty standard for usual. I'm just gonna leave that on there for a second while we fly over here. Yeah, I'm like dropping a little bit. Not a lot, but any is stupid with this computer. Because it should not be dropping frames. Okay. That's right? Yeah. Bruh. You know what? This has got to go. Shouldn't take that long because we really didn't get that much in the grand scheme of things. Hang on a second, guys. I'm gonna check something. Just thought of something. It is weird, though. It seems fine now, though. Sorry, guys. It's just weirding me out that I'm dropping so many frames and I'm not even doing anything, barely. Let me see something. I mean, seems fine now. That's weird. Why does it do that? I need to figure that out. Bro. There we go. Whatever. Seems to be a bit smoother now. I think there's this weird thing where, like, Razer Synapse keeps opening in the background, and I'm like, could you not open in the background, though? There's probably a setting I have to turn off in the actual program. It's very annoying, and I think it tends to slow things down because it's, like, 4 different application things that open, and it's really annoying. Like, usually whenever I'm streaming or doing anything, even though this computer is good, I feel like I should just have, you know, as much background stuff closed as possible, because it definitely slows things down. Even, like, a couple of frames is annoying to me. I don't know if I'm going to do Metal Gear tomorrow or a retro stream. I mean, Metal Gear is technically retro, but you know what I mean. I think I might just do a retro one tomorrow. See how I feel tomorrow. If I feel like playing Metal Gear, I will, but I don't know what to do for a retro stream. I don't know, like, what console we should do, or, like, a specific game, maybe. But I don't know what game. I don't really like streaming games unless it's a game I'm actively trying to beat, or one that I know I can beat, because I feel like it's more entertaining that way. Maybe we could try Nightmare on Elm Street again, because that was fun the last time, and I really need to keep trying at that game. That always scares me. I forget that that's, like, even a thing. Okay. Man, it's raining again. Always raining in this game. I am really excited to be starting this build, though. Like I said, there was a while there where I was, like, not sure if I really wanted to redo it. Because when I started this world, I was like, I'm not really going to redo any of the old builds. I want to do new stuff. But there's a few things that I'm like, man, I really miss it, you know? And I'm like, man, I should just do it. It's not like they're crazy huge builds or nothing anyway. And some of the builds are obviously remakes anyways because they're farms, and I'm going to make farms basically the same. Try to improve on them a little bit. I think another game I'd like to stream too is Batman for NES. That's a game I've never beaten that I'd like to. Not an easy game though, that's for sure. Whew, that's a lot of concrete. Get all the surface stuff first, and we'll get the stuff that's trapped there underneath the wall. We don't want to waste any of it, do we? Don't want any of it to despawn. How did I not pick that up? I was so close to that. I mean, we got like 8 stacks, 7 or 8 stacks of it, so it's not bad. Almost there. I actually hate doing this on stream because this takes so long and I'm like, it's so boring. It is good to do from time to time though, just to like prove that I actually am doing all this stuff like legitimately and getting all the materials. Like, I feel like if I had to go into creative mode and add things in, I would just be disappointed in myself because my favorite thing about doing big builds is actually like doing them like this, getting all the materials, and then actually building it. And not really doing it from a reference. Like, even when I did that computer, I never used a reference originally. It was just out of the top of my head, right? Same thing with that Philza crow. Like, I can't believe I did that pretty much with, like, no reference material whatsoever. Or no Minecraft reference material. All I used was, like, a picture of a crow and was just like, holy crap. I thought that it was going to come out super scuffed, you know? And it's probably one of my favorite builds I've done on here. We'll do this last layer too. I think we got enough time. I think I'm gonna do the Wither sometime, either the end of this month or the beginning of next month. I think that's when we're gonna do that, because I want to get that over with and have a beacon, and would make these things like this so much faster. I mean, I'm like a year and a half into this world. I should have it by now. I keep putting it off because... Not even because I'm afraid of doing it at this point, because I have so many totems that it's not even bothering me no more. It's just... I just keep putting it off because I just keep forgetting about it. I'm so used to doing everything like this now that, like, it doesn't even occur to me that there's just, like, a way faster way to do it. Okay. There we go. Let's grab these ones. How does that not grab that sometimes? I swear this game is so broken sometimes. Right here. Okay, let's grab all of this now. Oh, it wasn't so bad, I guess. It's always raining, my god. This world is like rain all day, every day. Bro. I thought that was slime for a second. I was like, wait a minute. I guess it's like the same color here. Whoa. Is that frame drop I got when I got close to here? That never used to happen. It only happened recently. I don't think it's anything I've built. It must just be loading too many chunks at once or something. I don't know. Anyway. Let's go do this. Doesn't seem to want to load new chunks, you know? Well, not new, but... You know, ones that we're not currently in. Because once I'm in one, it's fine then. So I don't think it's a computer issue. I think it's a Minecraft issue. I don't know what's going on. Whee! Okay, so I think before we had like a 1 block gap, and then we had the monitor right on top. I could be wrong. Maybe it was a 2 block gap. I feel like I really should go back and watch it. But I'm not going to go around the whole ceiling of this. We're just going to do like this. That way we have like a good walking room. Okay. That was weird. Okay. This part of the song always reminds me of The Sims. A weird thing, but I know, but that's why it legitimately, it just does. Monitor's usually lined up a little bit, so I think what I'm gonna do is like here maybe. We'll keep a gap around the edge, but not here. How? How, Minecraft Bedrock? How? How do you do these things? I don't even know how I do that. Honest. Like, is that gonna look weird? I think it should be fine. Whee! Okay, so basically the reason I did that is because I want to put this here. Kind of like this. And then do this. I don't know if we're gonna have the gap the whole way around. I feel like it's probably better if we do, maybe. I don't know, though. Like that, you know? It gives it a little bit more definition is what I'm thinking. Whoops. Whoops. Now, the back of the thing is kind of weird because it's going to be like a weird shape, so I'm not even going to bother with that right away. We'll try and figure that out now in a second because I think we got enough blocks to try to figure out like the frame of it. Hopefully. And then there. Okay. It is kind of weird that that's there, though. Maybe we can get rid of that. Yeah, like that's nicer. I like that. I don't know how I keep doing those like little hops, but it's kind of cool. I just fly up there. Like, what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. I'm surprised we didn't get any illagers while I was mining this stuff, because last time I did, I got a bunch. Now, the monitor kind of has to be flat on the front. Like, it has to be direct forward, so I guess we'll kind of just going to have to figure that out. How tall does it have to be is a question. Part of me is like, I should probably go back and look it up, but... like, if I did it that tall, like, is that enough? Man. Let's just have a view here from Croza. No, it needs to be taller than that. Thinking, like, there. So what's that, like, 6 or 7 blocks taller, maybe? Ugh. Dang. My landing skills are so bad lately. They used to be like on par, and now they're like terrible. Okay. Just a random Enderman in the daylight, sure. That's too tall. Is it? I feel like 2 blocks too tall or something. I don't know, though. It's kind of hard to say. Oh, there we go. Let me just go down like 2 blocks and try. Just do this real quick. Just see if that looks better. Yeah, that's actually better. Because it really shouldn't be a perfect square. It should be like almost a slight rectangle. Because it would be like a 4:3 aspect ratio, I guess. Obviously, we're not doing things to scale or anything like that. Don't worry about that, but... you know. We'll probably have the glass be like slightly concave, too. I don't know if I'm going to do necessarily like a dome, but like... you know. Okay, so this was the hard part that I did the last time, was trying to figure out the actual, like, shape of this kind of arching down. So let's figure out the bottom part of the back first. Because that's going to have to, like... like that. I think that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. I don't want it to be too crazy big. Like that, right? Maybe like over one like that. And then bro. Once again, I'm trying to do this a little bit better than we did it originally. But I'm really not trying to reference the original or anything like that. I kind of just want to get it myself, you know? Okay, so the back of this has to line up. So how are we going to do this? I'm trying to think now. Like, how tall is the back of this computer going to be is really the question here. I kind of need to look. It's hard to tell when you're there. It needs to be definitely taller than that. Maybe like 3 blocks taller. Wee! Ow. Like that, maybe? I think that should be fine. Okay, now we just gotta go over like this. I was like 5 blocks taller, but should be fine. Okay, so here we want to go in one and up one. Kind of should be doing probably more tapered than that. I don't know, man. I don't want it to be like just like a straight up angle, right? I want it to be kind of like a curve in it. So I feel like last time we did it in 2s like this and it wasn't enough when we did it. I could be wrong. Although it's looking like it might actually line up pretty perfectly here. Which is not really what I want, but go 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, like that. Like, how does that look? Oh, that's kind of cool, actually, doing like the like kind of arched over more. That top part looks kind of weird, though. I might have to fix that. The spider's like scaling the whole build. Okay. Okay. Let me just get rid of this real quick. Like, is that better? I don't want it to look weird, but like, yeah, it's kind of weird. I'm trying to think how I can do this now. Unless we start the 3 block ones sooner, maybe? Although it would make sense probably to do more 2 block ones, wouldn't it? Okay, now it's kind of weird because we're kind of just moving it back 1 block. But it's really only 1 block that is the problem, so. Okay. Wait a minute. I screwed up somewhere. There we go. And this is 3. And this is supposed to be 3. Like that. And this should be 3 like that, right? I mean, that might actually be it. Once again, I'm not doing this by any kind of measurement, so it's kind of hard to figure out when you're doing it. Yeah, that's not bad. I like that. We just gotta match it on the other side now. Yay! Okay. Once again, I feel a lot better doing this stuff once I have like a structure down and I kind of know what I want to do. I like it's pretty easy at that point, you know. Where'd my music go? Spiders everywhere, dang. Bro, where did my music go? Why is this game? Why is everything not working for me tonight? The playlist was just over apparently. I don't think I've ever had that happen. Weird. Okay, like that, and up, and 1, 2, up. Okay, so this is where it starts to go 3, right? 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, darn. 2, and like that. Perfect, there we go. I'm happy that we're actually getting through this. Like, we don't have a whole lot of stuff on the go here, but, like, it's pretty good. I think it's, like, a good structure we got going. I do, however... Oh, no, I got that done. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Get all these excess ones. It's not a lot, but, you know. Any amount counts at this point. Like, that's pretty good. I think that's better looking than the original, honestly. Because the original, I think the screen was the one thing that I wasn't really happy with. Especially after the fact when I was making an image in it. It was kind of hard because I made it smaller than anticipated. Okay, so we're going to use this kind of glass just for the regular glass, right? So we can do that now. I'm just going to... Whatever we can do right now is what I'm going to do. Kind of trying to think here. No, let's go to Creeper Farm first because I need to get some fireworks. Solo. Whee! I didn't think I was gonna make that. That looks sick. It's good to see it from like a good distance too, because you can kind of get a better idea of what you're going for. I think that looks good though. Like once I add, there's gonna be like some more on the side here and on the other side there, and we're gonna have speakers, right? I think it'll look fine. I'm actually so excited that we're doing this. I feel like that's definitely not enough room for the keyboard, though. Like, I feel like the keyboard has to come out maybe like 3 more blocks. So what is that, like 4 blocks and 4 blocks, or 5 and 5? I think it needs to be a little bit longer than that. We also need room for the mouse, too. I forgot about that. It's crazy that I'm redoing this build. It actually blows my mind because there's so much to it. I might add another layer of white here on the bottom too. Make the screen like 1 block smaller. Just because we need to put a light there too, you know? You know how like the power button on the monitor would be like right on the corner. we'll do what we can with it tonight. I'm gonna stream for as long as I can, and then yeah, I think we should be fine. It'll be fine. Be nice if like my farms weren't all scuffed though. Not gonna lie. It's kind of annoying, just a little bit. Oh man. Well, lots of stuff coming up. A big concert coming up I gotta go to, and then I got a big show the next day. And I have 2 big shows in September. So like my band is popping off lately. I'm actually pumped with how many of the bigger venues we're getting lately. Like finally. There's so much work doing all this stuff, you know? I feel like maybe this one here should be 1 block longer. Like it should be a 3. I don't know though. It kind of would ruin the shape because the whole shape right now really is that it kind of like arches like that. I'll probably expand the keyboard out and do the mouse thing off stream just because it'll be a little bit easier. We got lots of room to move out here. We don't really have much room to expand over that way, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I never really thought about it. But like I wanted to put this build next to like, that's a Tommy Innit tribute, right? And then we got like Technoblade fills the house there, and we got the Croza here, right? So I kind of wanted to put like the Wilbur PC somewhere next to all those little tribute builds. So I don't like having like all my tributes everywhere, you know? Because a lot of the builds I have are obviously just straight out of my head, like the windmill and the boat and, you know, the whole theme park, the islands. Obviously that's museum, but it's a tribute and all that. But I try to keep all those ones there, like other streamers together. So I don't know. That looks like that's all we're gonna get out of the creeper farm right now, unfortunately. I don't know what is going on with my farms, but they are so broken. Oh, I stand corrected. Right after I say it, they're like, yo, we're here. And they drop 1 gunpowder each. Gee, thanks. Anyway. Let's continue what we were doing. My thing with the glass is I'm wondering if I shouldn't be doing the glass first, because I need to do like an image inside the glass. But I think it'll be fine. Let me do that extra panel of white first. Like here. Maybe we should just do an extra panel of white the whole way around. Because I feel like monitors have like a bigger... They had a bigger bezel back then too, you know? I don't really have very much white though. I don't know if it'll really be all that useful. Do we have enough to do that? There's still a bunch here. I gotta stop like wasting so many blocks in all honesty. Parkour. I swear to God, if I'm like 1 block or 2 blocks off of getting this done, I'm gonna be so mad. No, we're not gonna have enough. That sucks. I went and got so much. It's okay, well, I think it should be fine, honestly. Maybe. I don't know. I don't even know if it's necessary. I'm not really convinced. Like, I think it's fine, honestly. We're gonna need a lot of room for the stuff that we have to fit on there in the first place, so that's kind of an issue anyway. Bro, how did... Okay. So the glass is not gonna be, like, directly there. It's gonna be, like, here, so... We just gotta do that. I don't know if I had the glass like this last time or if I had blue glass. I feel like I had blue glass. I feel like this is probably better, though, because you'll be able to see through it a little bit nicer. We can always change it out later if we don't like it anyway. It's not a big deal. Why did I go up more than 3 blocks? And obviously, if we want to add more of a white bezel on the edge, we can do that too. Nothing is permanent. I feel like we used the blue glass last time because it didn't have, like, the block shape. Like, I could be wrong. Like, I feel like I didn't like that I had that grid. Now I kind of want to go and look at the build and just see if I did do that. Could just go on my YouTube video and look. We do have a lot of blue, and blue dye is super easy because we can just use lapis, so... I don't know. Yeah, we have a bunch already. I feel like we used blue. Hang on. I'm gonna go have a little looky. Little looky poo. Pretty sure I have a screenshot saved somewhere in here. Let me see. Minecraft screenshots. I think it was blue. I could be wrong. Yeah, it was. I can't tell if that's light blue or blue. It looks like light blue. Okay. I think we'll do that. I feel like we're probably better off doing that. I feel like it was light blue. I don't know, though. You know what? Let's just go over with this and place a few blocks and see what it looks like. And if we don't like it, we'll do the light blue. I think it was blue, though. I don't think I went out of my way to do light blue because that's a lot of material. The only thing I kind of like about the regular glass, now that I'm looking at it, is that it kind of has like a pixely look to it, which makes a lot of sense. I wish that this texture pack, like, was more, like, uniform. Like, there's a lot of, like, some of the glass bricks have, like, just pretty much, like, this one has, like, a generic Minecraft texture, almost. But then other ones, they don't, you know what I mean? It's like, it looks weird. Like, if you're gonna get rid of the border and make the blocks blend, just do it to all of them. Don't do it to, like, some of them. How's that look? Yeah. Okay, I think it was blue. If it's not, it's not, but I think that looks fine, honestly. It's not like I can't change all this later on if I see something and I'm really not liking the way it looks, you know? Like, see how these blocks got, like, no border? Like, I love that. That's part of the reason I like this texture pack. One thing with texture packs when I'm using them and when I'm getting, like, a new one or something is because, like, the glass to me, like, borderless glass is just infinitely nicer than... Like, I have all these texture packs that are really nice, like these medieval ones that I really like almost everything in it. And then the glass will just have, like, bars on it or something, and I'm like, why? Like, I get it that it fits in with the whole theme of, like, the medieval thing, but, like, it's not good if you're gonna do anything outside of that theming, you know? And a funny thing about a lot of those texture packs is that they're, like, the really realistic looking ones. And it's not like I'm on Java where, like, texture packs are free either, you know? Like, you gotta pay for them, so... It took me... I used to use a different texture pack, and I changed to this one because I liked the way the redstone lamps and the sea lanterns and the way the glass looked. And then they changed the way the sea lanterns looked and ruined it. And I was like, bruh, why? Okay. Let's do this. Okay. I feel like we're gonna have to put something under this too, because otherwise we're gonna be able to see all. Okay. So we'll just go make some more of this and do that. I want to maybe do the buttons. We might have enough carpet to do the part of the keyboard too. I just want to get a good bit of this done so I can say that it's done, you know? Because it's surprising how fast. Like, this build actually isn't that hard to do, realistically. It's not this build specifically. It's what goes inside this computer when we're done. Like, all the redstone stuff that I always put in there. Like, it's gonna be... That's the most complicated part to me. Like, that looks good. I like that. I like that blue. Whoa. Okay. So let's make a bunch of blue glass. We got more than what we had, didn't we? We still have some here, yeah. Yeah. Oh, all my shulker boxes are full. Let me just put this here. Throw all that stuff in there that we're not using right away. Okay. Whoa. Bro. I was like, how do I... Not really sure how much we're gonna need. But we'll max it out because we can always use more later. It's not that big of a deal. Put that away. Yeah, should be fine. I'm pretty excited about this. Like, I actually really like this build, and I'm so happy that we're doing it finally. Oh, I should get the carpet too over here. Do I have enough room? Yeah, 2 stacks would be more than enough. Just black carpet. It's kind of hard to do like any kind of actual stuff. I don't even know if we have black carpet. We don't. Okay, I don't have any black dye either. I'll have to go on a squid hunt sometime. Let's sleep first. Okay. Whee! Oh, God. Okay. Two, 3. It's a lot of glass. You know what we could do for speakers? Maybe we won't do the speakers that like sit on the desk, because there used to be speakers that like would connect to the side of the monitor. Maybe we'll do that. Almost there. Definitely made too much glass. Leave it to me. I'm sure we'll use it for something. Blue glass and purple glass are probably my two most used colors. Okay. Nice. Okay, and that's the screen. Now let's do the buttons, I guess, and like the CD drive and all that nonsense. Okay, so the idea is we'll probably put one of these right here, like that, and we'll probably put one like right here, maybe, or here. I feel like here. There's gonna be a switch below it, you know? Okay. I need the black concrete too. So there's usually like floppy drives and CD drives. So we'll do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then one there, like that. Maybe we'll have it like receded a little bit like this, if we can. Like that. Just grab all those. We don't want to waste them doing. Like that, and then trying to think where I want to do this. We could probably put like 2, maybe. No, we'll just do another one. I think the way we had it before was just like another one right here, but obviously it needs to be not as large. I think I'm just gonna go on the inside to do this. Make it a little bit easier. Get rid of that one. Anything access I'm not going to leave, because we don't want to have too much. We don't want to waste anything on this build, because a lot of these blocks we're using are so freaking expensive. I think that should be fine. Okay. Now we used to have a lever over here to turn it on. So maybe we could do that. I feel like the power button should have some kind of thing. Like it shouldn't just be glass. Like there should be like a block or something to represent the button, you know? Okay, it's not bad. That looks pretty good, actually. Let's use some of the white concrete, I guess. Might as well use up the rest, hey. Probably just start on the side of the monitor over here. Ow. Ow, my legs. Such an expensive build. Now, I don't remember, I don't think I had the image that I had on the screen. I think I had, there was like a 1 block gap between the glass and the image. But I feel like we didn't really put lights. Oh, we did though, because we put lights in the border. Okay. We might have to make that bezel bigger. We'll see. Like, why is all of this in here? Like, this should just be... This build's gonna be a lot better once we get it lit up, too. You know, we can have a shulker box to take with us, because we're gonna need one. We're gonna need more than one. Like, that looks pretty good. I think I'm pretty happy with that. It does look a lot better than the original. Well, at least the screen and the computer itself, I think. It's more thought out. I'm just kind of trying to think what we're going to do here. Okay, I need to make a door on this again, because we'll just put it right here on the back. See, it's so much white concrete that we need. I mean, it's not really that much, I guess, in the grand scheme of things, but... we could start on the image on the inside of the screen. Now, I had yellow concrete, but I feel like yellow wool might be better. I don't remember how I did this. I just know that we need to do, like... I won't do it right now. I'm going to have to look it up, because I know... I don't remember how I did it, and I want to do it kind of similar, because that was the one thing I feel like I got right. It's really hard to build, like, windows. Okay, it looks pretty good. I think that looks good. I'll try and get a screenshot for this now, because kind of need one for the thumbnail, don't I? Get a decent angle here. Sweet. Okay. Oof. Okay. See if there's anything else we need before I stop playing for the night. I don't think so. I feel like we're gonna have to use regular stone for like the window bars along the top because they're gray, and that's like the best. That or smooth stone. Smooth stone might be better. We get a lot of new blocks to build with too now, like than we used to, you know, so that's huge. Anywho, I'm gonna end here, and I will be back again tomorrow, and we'll probably do either retro or Metal Gear. I don't know which one. But yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and I will see you then. Please follow me on Twitch. Appreciate it very much.